This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's... nothing to kill. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here. Yep. Yep. Where are we headed this time? Don't get too close! Nowhere to run! Check this out!
Leave it to me.
A well-deserved find.
Into the wind.
This will be interesting.
Evil shall be dispersed.
A fellow gambler.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Surrender! Your sins weigh upon your soul! Guilty!
Into the wind.
Amateur tidal wave!
The wind knows me.
There's quality here.
As one with wind and cloud! You can run, but you can't hide!
One with nature.
Following orders.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Futile!
You want this one?
Our perseverance has paid off. me, justice is served! Their penance is due! A well-deserved find.
One with nature.
Nowhere to run! Futile!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
No time to lose. I could get used to this.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
One with nature.
Riptide!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Nowhere to run! Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned. Guilty! Your penance is due!
You're mine!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You are
Into
not
the wind.
welcome here.
You can run, but you can't hide!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Boring! One with nature! As one with wind and cloud! Into the wind! That hurts! One with nature!
Regret.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than... This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to...
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Seeming. She can be a little shy. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me,
Why is that?
everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process, everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even...
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little...
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy...
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous, that's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the... As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up until one day, someone reached...
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my... There are many others like me. Smuggling... I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent this...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But you'll find some goods I received just recently.
Whoa.
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other...
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal? No wonder they don't want me to investigate. Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely if we can enter the repository. But, considering my current status, you'll need to be the one who checks.
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our lead, we can get more information on other dealers from Ba.
Hello? Have you met? I read the letter.
It's alright.
Even I don't usually have authorization. That's right. However, but some Follow me.
The restrict.
Okay, since Sino is vouching for you, but I'd suggest a...
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you.
There are many who do... Even though he's no longer... The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner. That would be Taj Rodkani. But you're not far off.
What? Taj's son went.
Why do you sound so surprised?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison.
No. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. I would say he's probably pushing He used to be Sino's only partner.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But I wonder if it had...
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had higher... Then he had Taj arrested him shortly after. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face.
I had no idea that happened.
That's...
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect... Impossible. But this is Taj.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating because he was the only... There are so many files. However...
But even...
According to the legend, though I don't really... Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Don't worry, Taj.
Alrighty then, let's go.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of...
Huh. Well, yes, but the academia consumes so...
Right, but...
That I'm not...
Excuse me. Have you seen any large...
No, not that I'm aware of.
Excuse me.
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but there's a Kasharu researcher who's been making frequent when I asked him about it, he said, but he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
And you didn't find that suspicious?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe a man named Taj came...
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must... Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine. Looks like...
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for...
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then?
No... Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. What's...
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map.
Yes. These are the transactions between the whole operation. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own. You're right. As for the map... If Taj really I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Sino. of it.
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Following orders.
Is that all you've got?
No more tricks up your sleeve.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Futile!
Judgment is upon you.
Guilty!
Never tested my patience.
You stand condemned!
You're mine!
Useless. The wind knows me.
Finally, some target practice.
Riptide!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Stretch your wings
Into
and
the
break the
wind.
storm! Where do you think you're going?
No time to lose.
Run with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my
Nowhere to run.
Where do you think you're going? Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Who's next? All right, now we're talking.
Sure.
Let's get out there and make some friends.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Into the wind.
Solidify!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Futile!
Nowhere to run!
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Clouds high. The birds call!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Your penance is due! Taj.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached. living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die? Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine. I will set things right no matter what. Gather!
Fire it up!
Solidify!
I got you covered!
One with nature.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a...
Uh-oh. We have...
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop.
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were all... Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh?
He never planned on opening the door.
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, that is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the people from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless more and...
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else. So I obviously hesitated. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Chord of Desolation. A place that once drew... As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Chord of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned, but that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful.
So, you pretend...
Yes. I'm sorry, but anyway. This place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He planned it all from the very beginning, risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I made a grave... I was always so busy with work. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
The Court of Desolation...
Just as Taj said, being buried in quicksand is its... To them, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. That's an opportunity that I...
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you've... Just leave the rest to me. So, that's what I'm going to do.
Into the wind.
A fateful offering.
One with nature. wherever in this world. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you—
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. The last few days, at first, the mercenary groups on the list were put— After that—
And? Then?
Well, then we the Matra then moved. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Sino. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended—
Is Sino alright? He didn't get injured.
He seems fine, but he brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. Among them were even some of our former colleagues. Not just the criminals are afraid of him. Even we start feeling a little nervous when he's around now. But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything... By the way, are you guys here to see Sino? He was walking with someone I didn't recognize.
Sure thing, Nabil.
Don't worry about...
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating, but I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Murtada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will, and can help me collect more testing data.
Sino! Tighnari! Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Sino?
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seemin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know. Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG, huh? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek canned knowledge. So, I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Sino?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner. I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation. By the way, a merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora. I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the...
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured. I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 ley line disruptors buried in the area around Aru Village. These devices can imitate the effects of ley line disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win?
Shh! Not so loud. He took first place in the previous round. And if he does so again this time, we may... I heard that you solved the Avidya Forest's leyline effluence problem with him not long ago. Since this round involves resolving a machine-simulated leyline disruption, it should be a simple matter for him.
That's true. It does look like his odd...
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
How are you feeling?
I think I'm okay. But I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry. That's what the rules say. While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to...
You're welcome.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit? Oh, right! Didn't Farozan...
The sun is especially intense today. I hope Tainari will be alright. Probably not. I should go check on him.
Hey, Tainari? Tainari! Huh? Weird. The locator says that he should be around here some... Tainari! Can you hear us? You're right! Huh? Tainari, are you okay? Oh, so you passed out because of the heat!
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy. My ancestors, the Valuk Ashuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This isn't the time for a history lesson.
Humans. Such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the... Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Paimon really doesn't...
I'm feeling a little better now.
Oh, it wasn't just the two of us.
Found you at last.
Sino, you're here too!
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru Village and rest.
Really? So you're backing out?
Yes. I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later. Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru Village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
Oh, stop trying to be so polite. Come on. Now, Tainari, do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, Sino and Tainari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, the sun. What about you?
Unfortunately not. I'm not...
Withdraw?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say...
Didn't I ask you if you were alright before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out. And now I'm backing out while I can. When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you?
I did.
Be careful not to push yourself.
Don't worry.
Feeling the pressure?
Uh-huh.
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure what... Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me. And to be honest, though, even the people who usually criticize me voted...
So their expectations are put...
Yes.
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
Huh. I understand.
I'm absolutely parched after...
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru village, so I can go the rest of the way myself.
Yes. All right then. Your spirit will live on through me.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino. Everyone, I'll be heading back now.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I feel like some of... It's been a long time. All sort... When I was chosen as my Darsha... Yeah, you're our...
That's right!
That's... Anyway...
True. We should go look for the other...
You could go see how Madam...
Okay, let's go look...
I didn't expect Tainari to drop out.
Being able to acknowledge one's own weaknesses is a rare quality.
Follow the wind.
I will never give up. How did the rest go? Oh, right. I will never give up. My will is my greatest weapon. I will never give up. How did the rest go? Oh, right. I will never give up. My will is my greatest weapon.
Time to go.
There's another one. There's another one.
On. Have you made any progress?
You're... Oh! Not long after... Once I got near...
You're a true...
Well,
nope.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first... Oh?
He's not used...
Huh. What about the others?
Kainari gave way...
And what about Kaveh?
Paimon doesn't think so, or are located...
Strange. Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here.
I think...
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking for. Merak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Kaveh, there you are! Faruzan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you...
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows. I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds, and now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply. Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal...
That's right.
your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy.
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood. Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Merak. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude. Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Al-Haytham's place earlier. I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Al-Haytham in the library. Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazarzaray burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end? Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help. Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots. Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of. Whoa! Someone's done already! Right? Wonder who it is.
Follow the wind.
Time to go.
Shh, quiet. I'm
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest.
I am from Spontamod, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone. That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works, and it sums up my thoughts right now.
It might be a good thing that Tainari isn't here, or else he'd give Sino a good smack right about now.
Oh wow, it's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Any thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
Nilo obviously wasn't asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disrupt—
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tainari forfeited, and Sino's already done. What about Hat Guy?
He also forfeited not long ago.
Ugh, Paimon can't— But like Alhaitham said, this round's only—
Things are really heating up now.
Compared to the abstraction of human emotions, the desert heat is easier to intuit. Tainari made the right decision to forfeit.
Are you all right?
Much better. Aru Village's hospitality sure is something. 2 whole pitchers of water, to be precise.
If your throat's too wet as a result, I can provide some dry humor.
No, thanks. Much appreciated, though.
again. You know, it suddenly... Really? The desert's... has...
Sino's already...
I circled, but I did have the... Well, but be that as it... And I want...
Huh?
That may not...
Well, that's great!
Also, but the competition...
Wait! You're...
Good to see you too. Whew, it's nice to be out. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. Let me see. Come with me, you two. Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena. Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think. This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work!
Again, I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearing... will you be staying here for a while? Or...
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa.
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also...
Huh?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a... But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he's still... I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling. Still, who knows?
Oh, true. Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor. But between the two...
It should be around here.
Finally found it.
Kaveh? Are you?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
Faruzan! Kaveh! Oh, looks like Layla's already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Tainari and Hat Guy forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two are the only ones left. Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
Yes. I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin. I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
That's actually really impressive.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know? When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? You said you were familiar with the desert.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a G. The way I did things wasn't optimal.
Youths these days. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is... Well, this is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time? What is it, youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's there shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later.
All right. In that case,
looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farzan? Huh? Where's Madame Farzan?
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically...
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
Oh, here we go again.
I got it!
Congratulations!
Looks like Kaveh's luck's taking a turn for the better.
Oh, finally! After...
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert.
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, as for the current standings, Sino and Layla both have 4 points. Putting them, the next round will be the final one. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games. So